It's Toto for the Peter Channel Saturday Morning News on this Saturday morning, August 20th, 2016. Good morning to you all on this lovely Saturday morning, 20th of August, 2016. Here are your news and odds. Top story AM on this Saturday morning is Rio de Janeiro, where day after leaving Brazil, American swimming events offered an apology for his role in a late night incident that drew international attention after teammate Brad Lucky claimed that they had been robbed at gunpoint. Pregnant women should not travel to the area of Miami Beach where local Zika virus transmission has been confirmed. The Centers of Disease Control Prevention said Friday. All eyes were on Usain Bolt in the 4x100-meter relay as the Jamaicans took gold to the thanks to Bolt's anchor to give him in his neck Olympic gold medal. Phoenix. A federal judge went to another judge to decide whether Metro Phoenix Sheriff said his top 8 should be held in criminal contempt of court for ignoring court orders in a racial profile case. Hundreds of corporate executives, foreign pictures, and celebrities will pound in Manhattan ballroom with the Hobnot's bill in Chelsea Clinton next month for their charity's keynote annual event, just days before Hillary Clinton defends herself. The bloody dust-covered face of Oman Krish, the 5-year-old Syrian boy recovered from the rebel left by an airstrike this week, was shocked the world. Kampala, Uganda, South Sudan, the world's newest country, is in political limbo after rebel leader and former Vice President Riek Machar fled earlier this week. Germany could become the next European country to ban face bales under the proposal announced on Friday by the official and the ruling coalition. Two American F-22s on the patrol of House Guys Syria flew within a mile of the two Syrian Su-24 fighter jets and encouraged them to leave Friday, a U.S. defense official told CNN. Firefighters in California have gained ground after tackling a massive bullcut wildfire contained about 40% and allowing many evacuees to return home. Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump on Friday signaled hats and T-shirts that he signed for supporters and for the Beverage Baton Rouge, where he met with victims and response crews at a local church and drove into the city's damaged streets. Meanwhile, his summer has been shut by nagging questions. Does the Republican nominee actually want to win the presidency? London's mayor says overnight subway will boost the economy. New York, the rotation of cyclical sectors of the S&P 500 and away from the defense stocks could continue the next week into the Federal Reserve Chair. Janet Yellen strengthened a tone more than welcoming an interest rate increase later this year. One in 1,000 years ago, in the 1940s, Europe was a very different place, but as the Teen Empire was the peak and vacuum sailed the seas. Saudi Arabia can help us end poverty by helping identify the areas that are hardest hit. A news map of the world is very enlightening and helps us see what areas of the world are hardest hit by poverty, and that can be very helpful and key. China is launching the first quantum satellite. Tuesday will push forward to develop the ability to send communications that can't be penetrated by hackers, experts said. Valley Mom receiving from West Nile, which is recovered more than ever after 2 deaths in Maricopa County. Today, with 300 million Americans living in states with medical cannabis laws, over 2 million individuals are legally using medical cannabis under these state programs. The Federal Election Commission is Alright, take a look at some local news from the Sun Chronicle. Rentham. Jake Lehman once a kid growing up in Wentford, dreaming of playing with professional athletes and having a chance to meet and speak with them on Friday afternoon in Gibbons Gymnasium at Delaney Elementary School, the same place he used to play basketball when he was a boy. Lehman made the dreams of 4 kids come true. J.D. Anderson and Olivia Verteber of Rentham combined raised more than $1,000 in just 4 days. And students with illness and score helped Foundation their wish. As the highest fundraiser, Anderson, a 5th grader, and Verteber, a 7th grader, earned the opportunity to bring a friend to play baseball with Lehman today and enjoy lunch at locally Nicky's with a former Maryland Terrapin basketball star. Fall River. Boston Archbishop Cardinal Sean P. O'Malley will return to Fall River Diocese to serve as principal of Sullivan and the homeless for the 20th annual Red Mass at 4 p.m. Saturday at September 24th at St. Mary's Cathedral in Fall River. Peter Children's time is 8:04 on this Sunday morning. Peter Children's time is now 8:04 on this Saturday morning. And it is time now for a sports report where last night the Boston Red Sox thump the Detroit Tigers 10-2. Tonight the Sox and the Tigers go on in the third 4-game series at Comerica Park, game time 7:10 p.m. and the New England Red Bulls will be at Gillette taking on Columbus Crew, game time 7:30 p.m. Rio de Janeiro, holy boy, is showing her true colors. Bronze, silver, now gold. This completes by a set. This printer is anti for the U.S. to a gold medal. Rear danger a few days after the first race 7th place finish in the finals of 100 meters. American sprinter English Gunner finally began to feel more like herself again. Jimmy Vesey can't fall asleep by a brief way. The process of he is a member of the New York Rangers after weeks, not months, of speculation about whether he will play this season and prize free agent for agreed returns. Rio de Janeiro, the Arctic coming to Spain, USA, failed to match the pre-game hop-out. The men's Olympic basketball semi-final game, giving USA supposed fully after 3 close victories against Australia, Serbia, and France. Raquel Macau, the coach of Brazil's Olympic Games, played down to talk with his young team. Will seek revenge. The senior sides balled by Germany in the most recent World Cup, what the teams beat the final Saturday. And Eric Grizzly, dominated by nationalism and xenophobia, the real games that have reminded us that the Olympic spirit is real and powerful. While the names race away from the start of men's 50 km race walk, top played but more patient. Game and away for the last 10 minutes of the race before taking the lead. Peter Chaladusa, middle 5 on this Saturday morning, and it's time now for driving and transit reporting this Saturday morning. Baby! Let's start it off on the MBTA, where on the commuter rail, please put off Raymond Worcester Line trains and inbound was at Great and Westbury stations today. But otherwise, it is looking good on the commuter rail and on the subway. Orange John's Pitts Barnard lanes between Ruggles and Roxbury Cross between now and until Sunday. And bus will place at Orange John service between Forest Hills and Ruggles stations on August 2021 first one to start the end of the service. And on the ferries, Charlestown Ferry notice. Please use County Pier 1 for commuter ferry service until further notice. Alright, let's take a look at the highways. Where? It's down in New York City, where Long Expressway on the westbound side, it is. Long Island Expressway on the westbound side is sold from 270 in Elmhurst all the way out to the Midtown Tunnel. 278 in the eastbound side, also Park Slope section in Brooklyn. Lincoln Tunnel in the eastbound side, it is a little slow. Westbound side is a little slow headed towards New Jersey from Manhattan. 95 minutes southbound side, a little backed up from Bronx all the way out to Fort Lee, New Jersey. Cross Island Parkway on the northbound side, it's also just before 295 before the Throgsneck Bridge. 670 on the northbound side, it's slow from Jamaica down to Forest Hills in New York City. Out in Connecticut, 95 on the southbound side, it is backed up from 91 in New Haven to West Haven. 84 westbound side, it is backed up around 91 in New Haven, but in Hartford, but it's looking good. Western Massachusetts highways out looking good. 290 in the eastbound side, a little slow around us. Shrewsbury stretch, 93 on the northbound side of South Expressway, so from Dorchester at the downtown Boston. 89, 91 on the southbound side, also after the Canadian border up in Northern Vermont, and 87 slow after the Canadian border up in the upstate New York. 190 on the southbound side, also after the Canadian border up in Niagara Falls, New York. Out in Pennsylvania, 78 in the eastbound side, also on the Allentown stretch. New Jersey Turnpike on the northbound side, little slow just around the Cherry Hill stretch. Down in the Baltimore, D.C. area, Capitol Beltway on the northbound side, it is backed up, eastbound side, back to the Bethesda, all the way at the Route 95. Capitol Beltway on the westbound side, backed up from Largo all the way at the Route 95. 295 of Buffett is also at Washington, D.C. 395 at the northbound side, also at the Capitol area in Washington, D.C. 95 at the southbound side, so from Fort Belmont headed towards Fredericksburg. And then stop and go on 95, just before 295 in Richmond, Virginia. Interstate 64 on the westbound side, also at Newport News, Virginia. Interstate 40 on the eastbound side, also between Greensboro and Durham, North Carolina. 77 on the northbound side, it is sold between Route 40 and Interstate 40 and Interstate 485 in Charlotte, North Carolina. How is the Bowies of Chicago looking good? 294 on the westbound side, also in Ann Arbor, Michigan. But how is the Bowies of the Midwest are looking good? Interstate 40 on the westbound side, also in Arkansas stretch. 75 on the northbound side, it is sold around Dallas. 35 on the northbound side, it's sold north of Fort Worth and Dallas. And out in Los Angeles, Interstate 10 on the westbound side, also after 405 in Santa Monica, California. Interstate 10 in the eastbound side, also on Route 15 in San Bernardino, California. And I was about ways to the Pacific Northwest are looking good. Peter Chaldusa is now 8:09 on this Saturday morning, and it's time now for a weather report. Hazard weather outlook of day 2 for 7, Sunday for Friday, a few severe thunderstorms. A possible Sunday night with a threat of, I say, what the temperature look like heavy rain and flooding. And latest on the tropics. Current location. A Fiona drops from Fiona 19.2 to the north, 46.7 to the west. Maps the same winds 40 miles an hour, moving west northwest at 13 miles an hour. Latest public advisory on Fiona. There are no coast waters waters affected as it expected to become a tropical depression later in the day. At 5 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time, the center of tropical storm Fiona was located near latitude 19.2 to the north, longitude 46.7 to the west. Fiona is moving toward the northwest northwest near 13 miles an hour. This general motion with a slight increase in forward speed is expected over the next couple of days. Max today winds to be under 40 miles an hour with higher gusts. Fiona is forecast to become a tropical depression later in the day and could degenerate into a weather low on Monday. Tropical force wind extended outward to 8 miles an hour from the center. Estimated center pressure is 1,008 millibars and 29.37 inches. And we got 2 more disturbances in the Atlantic. So, a broader low pressure search for the tropical wave is located about 750 miles west-southwest of the Cape Verde Islands. The system continues to produce discretized showers and thunderstorms that a development should be slow to occur through the large size and proximity to dry air. If our conditions are forecast to be more connected with the development beyond a couple of days, in the tropical depression could be formed by the middle of next week morning. The system moves westward at 50-20 miles across the tropical Atlantic Ocean and the eastern Caribbean Sea. Formation chance for 4 hours, low 10% formation chance for 5 days, medium 50%, and tropical wave located in inland Western Africa is produced at a large area. Continents and thunderstorms this wave expected to move offshore tonight. Environmental conditions are connected for gradual development while it moves generally west-northwestward over the eastern tropical Atlantic Ocean during the next 7 days. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For today, most lands coming at 85 degrees. Cold coming to south and 8 miles in the afternoon for today. Patch after 3 a.m. Podcast coming at 60 degrees. South about 5 to 7 miles and becoming in common in the evening. Sunday, check the showers being after 3 p.m. Pressure about for 8 a.m. Otherwise, Putts coming 2 degrees. South about 5 to 10 miles gusts at 21 miles an hour. Chest beach at 30%. Sunday night, check the showers before 1 a.m. The showers likely possibly a thunderstorm between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. Then check the showers and thunderstorms after 4 a.m. Some storms produce heavy rain. Pressure about after 10 p.m. Otherwise, most guys got low about 6 degrees and south about 6 miles an hour. Chest beach at 7%. New rain marks to the quarter of an inch possible. Monday. Church shall be before 8 a.m. Most of the times coming 79 degrees. Northwest about 79 miles an hour. Church beach is 30%. Monday night, most coast guard will have 52 degrees. Tuesday, Sunday coast guard about 79, about 58 degrees. Wednesday, Sunday, most coast guard 85, about 62 degrees. Thursday, Sunday, pop guard about 85, about 64 degrees. And for Friday, most sides cover 86 degrees. Curly, not near, it is clear skies, and it is 67 degrees, and humidity at 91%. That is it for the Peter Channel. Sunday morning news on the Sunday morning, August 23rd, 2016. Peter, we have a good morning and a good 5 days. I hope you have a good day.